6, we're back again. Kristi and Katie, your crime time friends. Stories, justice, laughs collide. True Crime Squad, come join the ride. Grab the clues, let's take a stand. For victims' voices, hand in hand. True Crime Squad, it's time to shine. Season 6, your turn, your time. True Crime Squad, where justice meets hilarity.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the True Crime Squad. This is Katie Weaver. I'm here with my sister, co-host, and partner in crime, Kristi Brower. Hello.
Hello. Hey everybody.
How's it going?
You know, it's going.
Yeah.
It's life at the moment, but it's okay.
Yeah. Viewing tonight and funeral tomorrow for Bonnie.
Yes, I know that, but Rhonda and I are both we're pretty wiped out. Really tired.
It'll be good to get this behind you for sure. Yeah.
It will, most definitely. Yeah.
Good news though, we're looking at clear and bare roads for the next 2 days. So
that's awesome.
We are not going to have to drive down there on scary roads. Yeah.
Yeah. That is very cool. I just realized it's way better to just put my microphone on my necklace.
Oh, there you go.
Because if you put it on your collar, it's like clear up here. And I'm like,
yeah.
Really? I don't know. I guess we'll see, huh?
We'll find out. Well, good. Some of you guys are really super cold. I've been talking to my clients from Florida especially are just shockingly cold and unhappy. But Nova Scotia is very snowy. Yep, South Carolina is super cold. I mean, everybody's cold. It's cold here too. I mean, we've been in the teens.
We have, and that sucks.
Yeah.
But it's not unusual for us. Like, some of you guys have got, like, hideous weather that you are not used to. We're like, it's January, whatever.
Spencer said it's 59 in Arizona right now. And are you cold?
I'm wearing shorts.
And of course, hoping all of our Los Angeles area adjacent area adjacent friends are safe and okay. My goodness.
Yes.
The devastation happening in California right now is unfathomable.
It's unreal, and it's so scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Kristi said it's cold in Australia right now, and it's summer there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Whee. Weird weather. Super, super weird. Yeah. But yeah, I hope that everybody's safe and okay. It's really scary. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
For sure. Yeah, the California thing is very frightening. Yeah.
Those winds in California, my God. How do you fight fires in that kind of wind?
And that's the kind of wind that, like, traps firefighters and, is so incredibly dangerous to first responders.
It is, yeah.
Remember that battalion several years ago? It's been quite a few years ago now. I think they were in Washington. That the winds changed and blew the fire right back in on them, and there was nothing they could do. And there was about 6 of them that just incinerated. It's horrifying. Yeah.
Yikes.
Well, it's been a long, hard true crime week, a weird one. So we thought this would be a great day for us and for you guys to lighten up. So we've been on the prowl for some of the craziest shit we could find, and the internet did not disappoint.
It never does.
Nor did the internet's crazy people. I mean, we've got it all.
We definitely do. And sometimes I'm just like, I don't even know where all this shit comes from, but usually America. That's where. That's where.
I actually have a story from Perth today. Yes.
Oh, good.
Thanks to Kristi, who sent over some hilarious stuff in the Discord. And it wasn't one of the articles she sent us, but it was one that I found from one of the articles she sent us that actually got its own song today. But I'll save that for the end. But
sure.
My husband listened to it and was like, "Ooh."
Uh-oh.
So there you go. Yeah. Right. The heat from the fire also creates its own wind. It's just such a deadly combination, all of it. Yeah. Yeah. So go ahead and kick us off with something crazy.
Well, take a look at this right here. That's what we all kind of know as a spork, right?
For sure.
They're plastic. They're flimsy. They don't really make a good spoon or fork, honestly.
No. Mm-mm. For sure, no.
But one inmate in jail in Oregon thought that if you put 6 of them together, they might make a pretty good weapon. This was in the Multnomah County Jail.
Okay.
And an inmate took 6 sporks and wrapped them up with some plastic wrap and held it together with the wrapper of some coffee, and then thought maybe that would be the way to get at one of the deputies in the jail.
Oh, dear. Okay.
So Nathaniel Xavier King Collins is accused of attempted first-degree assault. Attempted. Because, guys, sports are good for literally nothing.
You're here to tell me this didn't work?
Shocker, right?
I can't believe this.
He's accused of attempted first-degree assault, 2 counts of attempted second-degree assault, and attempted assault. I mean, this was a very unsuccessful crime. This man was caught on video lunging toward the deputy and trying to strike him in the eye with a white object, which turned out to be 6 sporks wrapped up with some plastic wrap.
Oh, for God's sake.
The deputy was struck in the face, but it missed his eye and grazed his cheek. And, well, let's just be real. It didn't hurt him at all.
Yikes.
In searching this man's cell, he had also made a second version of the spork sword, I guess. So he's
the
in
spord.
good shit.
Yes. Okay,
Spord.
I'll accept
The
it.
Spord.
Yes.
I like spord. I just was dying laughing because sporks, they're not good for anything. They don't really fork stuff very good. They don't really spoon stuff very good. They also
if someone hands you a
sword
spork,
stuff very good.
Yeah. If someone hands you a spork, it's because they hate you. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, Neil says 6 sporks can't even cut jail baloney, right?
It's true. Oh, you have gone dark. We can't hear you. I can see you. We can't hear you. Okay. I like the sign language. Yeah, that is Jess said, and he yelled, "Spork you!" Right? Yeah, he must have. Yep. No. Did it turn itself off?
I don't know. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I put myself on a different microphone for a minute. I don't know. I'm very new to this style of microphone, so maybe it did. I don't know. Yeah, it was off.
Weird.
Okay. Well.
All right.
Hopefully this will be okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad he didn't put his eye out with it, because that's actually awful, but I'm glad it didn't work, and it probably just bent in half.
Oh, spork your eye out.
Joelle said, "Sporks. Another reason I don't want to go to jail." Right? There it is.
Exactly. I just thought it was so funny because, like, of all the things to try to stab somebody with, why a spork? Why even try? Because now he's in deep shit for nothing. Because this wasn't even a successful attack on an officer, which I'm glad of. But yeah, now he's got all these attempted charges. I just think it's really funny.
Well, our next segment, I'm going to call "Per Normal, Utah is Not Okay." Imagine going through the drive-thru at Arby's and beefing so hard with the employees there that you get out and beat them up.
What?
Yeah, let's get into the meat and potatoes of it. So, Salvador, I don't know how to say this name, Paracutia? 51-year-old man.
Wow.
Also, 51-year-old man. At 51, dude, you got to get your shit together. Goes through the
Right.
drive-through at Arby's in, let's see, I can't remember what town they were in. Well, at any rate, in Utah. Oh, South Jordan. In South Jordan. And he gets in an altercation, basically, with the kid at the window about his order. And tells him, asks him if he's going to be a real man and deal with him face to face. To which this minor does do. And he chokes this kid, shoves him up against the wall, and gives him a pretty good choking. And then gets in his car and takes off. Well, Arby's, has cameras, as you do, everywhere these days. So, of course, he gets arrested. But here's the thing. That kid's a minor. So, not only did he get charged for beating this kid up, or, he also got charged with child abuse.
Yeah.
So, aggravated assault. Yeah. Aggravated assault, aggravated child abuse, and disorderly conduct. Salvador. Was it worth it? Like, what makes you so mad at the Arby's that you do shit like that? First of all, if you'll do that at Arby's, what do you do at home? Nobody is safe around you, ever.
And I mean, what is it, Arby's, that's worth fighting for? I don't get it.
Right? He wanted the curly fries, right? He never got his horsey sauce. Like, what? So, we hope the victim is okay. Sounds like he probably is, but good Lord. This beating employees up at fast food restaurants has gotten to be a thing, and it needs to be a thing that ends. I can't even fathom this.
It is beyond anything I can imagine.
Yeah.
To be mad enough at a fast food restaurant to want to fight one of the poor teenagers that has to run that stupid restaurant. Like,
yeah. What does Arby's sell? Arby's is a fast food restaurant that sells roast beef sandwiches and fries and a myriad of other sandwiches and stuff. But mostly roast beef is their claim to fame. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, their slogan is Arby's, we have the meats.
No, it's not. Is it? I
Yeah.
thought that was a lunch meat.
No, that's Arby's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Arby's is good. Arby's is super good. Yeah. But yes, people have lost their ever-loving minds. Kaylin says, yeah, they have. People have gone bananas, and that's a good indication of it. So we hope the victim is fine. Salvador, I hope that you really, I hope you have some time in jail to think about your life choices. And also, you're going to be eating your next roast beef sandwich with the spork.
Yes.
They do have a Reuben that is damn good. Agree.
Yes, that is.
You know what else
about
is really
the only
good
thing I'll
there?
get from there?
They're jalapeno poppers.
Oh, I've never.
They
tried them.
have a sauce for it that's like they call it their Bronco berry sauce. Trust me, it's worth it. But you gotta wait like 15 minutes after you receive it because it is molten inside. So if you go ahead and eat one, it will actually ruin your life and maybe end it. So you do have to wait. But yeah,
I see.
but it is really good. Yeah. So I know you've got more bananas for us. What you got?
I do. Do you guys remember? This was a case that we actually covered a while back and then never covered the outcome of. The woman who got busted making her husband's coffee and putting bleach in it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember this?
Wasn't he in the military?
Yeah, he was in the
Yeah.
military. They were like in Germany or something, and they were not doing well in their relationship. And
Yes.
his coffee started tasting weird, so she was making it, but he was not drinking it because he knew there was something wrong with it. And then he filmed her making his coffee, and she got out the bleach from the laundry room and poured it in the coffee. And he reported her, and
Yeah.
she ended up getting charged and stuff.
Right, yeah.
So she pled guilty actually in April of this year to 2 counts of adding poison or harmful substance to food in her plea agreement.
Ooh.
because they tested they did test the coffee after they filmed her or he filmed her, and yep, sure enough, bleach in the coffee. Now, please go with me for a moment. Don't you think she really thought that he could not taste the bleach in coffee? I mean, what could
Right.
you possibly put bleach in that you wouldn't taste it? But the man in this situation, honestly, I think that he's just very aware that his soon-to-be ex-wife, or probably ex now, is just having some trouble because he asked that the judge please give her probation and send her to mental health treatment
Really?
and not jail. Yeah.
Wow.
So, and then there was a no contact order.
Well, they have children, don't they?
I am not sure.
I thought they did. I could be wrong, though. Yeah.
I don't know if they did, but
Well,
they were in the process of getting a divorce, and he just wanted her to not be able to contact him, and to be on probation and go to mental health treatment. She literally tried to kill him, you know.
right. Interesting. I
drinking
mean, that's
that
super
bleach
kind of
coffee.
him. Yeah.
Really, yeah. It is. He actually said that he believed she was trying to kill him to collect his death benefits.
Holy hell.
Yeah. But I did think it was rather interesting that he was like, let's just, you know,
Can we just
this woman-
institutionalize her instead?
can we just get her some help because she is crazy?
Yeah.
And that is what the judge did. So, yeah, she's on probation. This is Melody right here. Oh, hang on. This is Melody right here in court. I don't know. I count her very much as a dumb criminal because no way in hell would
Yeah.
you not taste bleach in coffee.
Yeah.
But
You would
anyway,
have to. Oh,
honestly, her ex-husband was pretty kind to her.
the thought of
Just like-
like drinking bleach turns my stomach. That sounds really horrifying.
God.
Ugh.
You know, if you ever drink like water that you can tell has been like in a big city that has a lot of chemicals in it to make it safe to drink. I hate that taste. I can't imagine.
Oh, me
'Cause we
too.
don't have much of that here.
No.
And so I would definitely have immediately been like, what the fuck is with this? But so was
Something
he.
is wrong.
He was
Yeah.
just letting her make him the coffee and then he wasn't drinking it.
Yeah.
Till he finally
That's the other thing. He knew
videoed
for a
her.
while something was wrong. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he was still yeah, he was just like, look, we just need to get divorced and she
But
needs
please, Mr. Sir, please don't ever take her back. Because I'm afraid you
God.
will. Yeah.
Right. People do sometimes drink bleach. I mean, it will kill you if you drink too much of it or too high a
Well-
concentration of it.
People drink bleach to try to beat a drug test.
Yes. Stupidly. Doesn't work.
Yeah.
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 Right, Jane, that's a good point. That's manic behavior in her mind. She didn't consider he'd taste it. Like, I
Okay.
just am like, no criminal. And she's very lucky that she's not going to prison for trying to kill him.
Oh, yeah. Because she could. Wow. Interesting that the judge was like, yeah, okay. Seems legit.
I guess, yeah.
There must have been a mental health evaluation that helped support that.
I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, people also drink their own urine. Oh, my God.
The urine drinking people on social media are, I don't even know what to do with that. Just don't even know. Don't even know.
I learned something about capybaras that might make you think twice before ever wanting to kiss them on the lips.
Uh-oh.
They eat their own feces daily as a part of their nutritional needs.
Well, rabbits do that too. That's a rodent thing. Yep,
Nope, nope, nope.
I know. I'll be kissing the capybaras on their big wide snouts. Not on the lips.
On their
Not
big
the lips.
face. Sounds good. Well, imagine being 93 and hearing something banging around under your house. And you're not sure. Like, am I really hearing something? Or, like, you know, when I'm 93, if I'm still here when I'm 93, I won't be able to hear anything. Because at 47, I can't hear a damn thing. So I can't even imagine. But this lady was hearing some stuff kind of, okay, Jason, I'll give you that. Capybaras are still the best. They are.
They are. I'm not even surprised because they're a rodent, and that's actually a rodent thing to do. And I know rabbits have to do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, okay. All right. So we're all set.
yeah.
That's true. Those dogs, I ended up with 2 locked in here with me. And of course, they're already bitching and causing trouble. But at any rate, so this lady's hearing weird stuff under her house, and she has been for a while. And her son-in-law has come over a couple of times to kind of check it out, and he's like, I don't know. I think maybe you've just got some squirrels or something under the house. Maybe there's a raccoon under there, banging around a little bit. But in November, that really escalated. And they were hearing some weird stuff under that house, like too much weird stuff under the house. That almost sounded like knocking and stuff. This was in November. And this happened in California and in Los Angeles. So finally they're like, no, this just seems weird. And they finally called the police because they're like, something's not right. She's been hearing this for 6 months. 6 months she's been complaining to her family, there's something going on under my house. And for 6 months they're like, yeah, you probably got a squirrel or something. Okay, so the police come. They're like, yeah, let's take a peek. Sometimes things go wrong. I mean, do you guys remember that house in Tahoe that was hearing all this weird stuff under the house? And it turned out it was a hibernating family of bears?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
This,
that would be so scary.
This was not bears, but it was bear. The police discovered a completely naked man living in the crawl space.
Why are they always naked? Why are they always naked? Ugh.
He didn't want to come out.
He was living in the crawl space?
He was living in the crawl space. A 27-year-old man named Isaac Bentoncourt. They tried to send dogs in to flush him out. There's actually 3 entrances under this house to the crawl space. And he was just coming and going, as he pleased, obviously. They had a 2-hour kind of standoff with him because the dogs couldn't fish him out. He refused to go. Eventually, they had to use tear gas to get him to come out, which was a hardship for the lady who owns the house because she's homebound, and she had to evacuate the house for 24 hours for the tear gas to settle down. But they did finally get him drug out of there, and they're going to seal up the crawl spaces now. But
it seems like a good plan.
6 months they think he's been there.
They
So
also get that poor naked idiot some help because clearly he's not well.
right, he clearly needed help. The crawl space is 2 feet high and stretches under the whole house with 3 different entryways. But 2 feet high, 24 inches. Yeah. Yeah. Amy said her brother had a homeless man living under her house. Yeah, but yes, why with the naked? Why with the naked? Don't know.
I don't know, but that would be really scary.
Right? It reminds me of the older lady that we covered years ago who discovered that there was a man living in her attic that had been there for a long time.
Yes.
That was sneaking out when she was asleep and eating her food. And she thought she was going crazy because there was dishes she didn't make and food gone that she didn't eat. And she honestly thought that there was something wrong with her, that these things were happening, and she figured she was doing it and didn't remember. And as it turned out, oh no, there was just somebody living in her attic.
That is so scary.
Yeah.
Because it could have been so much worse.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Amy says, my brother's unknown roommate disconnected the AC/heat connection and had AC under the house.
Oh. Ooh.
You little shit.
Did he
Ugh.
figure out the Wi-Fi password too? Probably. This was in Los Angeles, Jane. Yeah. Right? Bethany chooses the bear. Yes, agree.
Mm-hmm. Me too, as always.
Yeah. So, hard yikes. I'm glad she's okay. And yes, I hope they help this gentleman get some help and get to a safer, more suitable situation with pants on. With pants on.
Please just put on some pants, sir.
Yeah.
Just that's all we're asking.
When I was researching this case, I found 2 others that cracked me up. One, and I can't share the video because every copy of it I have found is stamped by TMZ. So F you, TMZ. But this was also in California, and it was 2 women that were found having a fight on a boardwalk. One of them was completely naked, and they both had clubs, like medieval clubs that had spikes on the end, and they were going at each other on a boardwalk, and the people were just watching and filming. And the news article I read, they had interviewed a local restaurant owner who'd seen the whole thing, and he said, well, it was very entertaining.
Oh, no. I mean, I imagine it would be. But where did the medieval clubs come from? Like,
and why was one of them naked?
because there are so many naked crazy people stories. But, like, were they LARPers? Like, what?
They didn't look like LARPers at all.
You would have a medieval club with you, but you would have 2 of them? Wow.
The one lady was just dressed in, like, leggings and a T-shirt. Pretty nondescript, you know? But they were swinging those clubs pretty good at each other. I don't know. But I also found from that article a man who got up in the night to get a drink or something and accidentally triggered his alarm system and didn't realize it. Also naked. But, you know, it was in his own home in the middle of the night. He'd just gotten up to get a drink.
I guess that's more appropriate.
And so the alarm system called the police, who showed up at his house and drug him out of there naked and put him in a cop car and arrested him for breaking into his own house.
That's awesome.
So I don't know there, Kevin. You might want to sleep with at least something on the bottom from now on.
I mean,
or fix that security system so it doesn't trigger you.
Well, and how funny that, like, there's a silent alarm, so he didn't know it was triggered, but
yeah,
they did. Wow.
And he's like, no, this is my house. I live here. And the cops are like, we'll see about that. Right. Show us some ID. Oh.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Yeah. But yeah, for a good time, go look for that video of the ladies fighting with spiked clubs in California last year, because that's pretty freaking funny. I just didn't dare show it here because I don't want to get us, in trouble with the YouTubes. But it's pretty great. But I know you've got more.
Oh, I do. Let's talk about this guy, Nicholas Carter. Where's my picture? This is Nicholas Carter right here. Nicholas Carter was convicted for assaulting a 14-month-old child. Real piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But then, so he'd been out on bond during his trial. But following the verdict, the judge ordered him to be taken into custody. As you do.
Yeah.
So while he was
Seems right.
Right, he bailed over the divider thing in the courtroom and ran down the stairs and out the back door.
Just like that.
This is him attempting an escape. Yes, these are people running after him. Mm-hmm. Just like that. So,
his lawyers are like, great. Fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So several, the marshals and, some people went running down after him. Well, outside, he tripped and he fell. Because he was handcuffed,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And, 2 of the jurors that had convicted his dumbass were out there, and they helped apprehend him. Not only did they convict him, but then they helped apprehend him for his next crime.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So
they're like, our work is never done with this guy.
Right. This is him after he was recaptured, to go to big boy jail for being a total dumbass.
He didn't even split his lip or anything?
Oh, dang it. Would have liked to see the video of him falling down, though. Falling down and jurors run over there. Hey, we know you.
The one juror says to the other, wait a minute, isn't that? I think so. Well, God damn it. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. So weird. So funny.
And what you didn't know is that before they even had him dragged back in there, his lawyer had already motioned to the judge to remove himself from the case. I'm making that up, but can you imagine his attorneys are like, no, we're done. We're done.
Yeah, I know. They're like, well, he's going to need new attorneys for this next one. Yeah. I know. Can you imagine?
What a fool.
If your client's just been sentenced, convicted, and they're getting sentenced, and then they just try to take a run on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There is some video of it, but I couldn't find any that wasn't branded. And I don't want to, we're being careful with the YouTubes right now. But I just thought it was really funny.
That is hilarious. What a fool. But also, what a fool. These men that are beaten up. There was a story not too long ago about a guy who, I believe, killed his newborn baby because he was losing his video game.
Oh my God.
So he's playing his video game and he's losing and he's all stressed and the baby is screaming and crying as babies do who need to be cared for instead of having a big man-child of a father who's too busy playing video games to take care of his own child. Mm-hmm. And he slammed the baby's head down because he was pissed. Yeah.
That is so awful.
Yeah. There's been a rash of that lately. Either that or it's just coming up in my feed more, but I have seen a lot of injury to infants recently by their fathers.
Choose the bear every time.
Yep.
His sentence. Okay, so I said he was being sentenced. He wasn't. I just double checked. It was just the verdict at the end of his trial, and that's when they said, well, you're convicted, you're going to jail. So he hasn't actually been sentenced yet, and of course is going to be facing a bunch more charges after that little stunt. But I bet the jurors were like, yeah.
We got this guy coming and going. Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty great.
Good for them. Good for them. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to finish this off with something that happened in Perth a while ago. I think I'm going to... Let's listen to the song first, and then I'll fill in the gaps. But okay. I think we'll start with the song.
Hungarians flew into Perth one day, with a belly full of trouble and a risky payday. The risky pay. Customs said, hey there, what's in your bag? What's in your bag? But their answers were shaky, their faces a drag. Oh, the pellet blues, they're coming through. 31 and 30 in a messy debut. When your smuggling plan's just a stomach ache away, you'll find yourself in court, no time to delay. One man groaned, Doc, I need a bed. Out came 30 pellets, enough said. The other man hurled, then got to work, excreting his stash like a pharmaceutical clerk. Oh, the pellet blues, what a smelly affair. They thought they'd be rich, now they're stuck in despair. Heroin's not worth the intestinal pain when you're facing 25 years in the chain. Inspector Davis had this to say: swallowing drugs not the safest way. One rupture inside and it's all over. You're not a mule, you're a four-leaf clover. Oh, now they're locked up with a tale to tell of flight's bad decisions and a hospital smell. Let this be a lesson to those who might try. Pellet smuggling's gross and you'll get caught. Bye-bye. Oh, the pellet blues, they'll follow you round from the hospital the courthouse grounds. Think twice before you board that plane, or you'll end up singing this pallet refrain. So here's to the AFP, catching the lot from baggage to bellies. They're always on the spot. Let's hope these two rethink their plan and leave the smuggling to a garbage can.
That was so good. That pirate theme was so good.
Okay. Yes. And I don't know why this needed to be a sea shanty, except for that I just wanted to try. And I liked it so much that it stayed. I think the song was pretty clear, but what happened essentially is that these guys they got stopped in customs in Perth, and the one guy already felt like he was in trouble, and he said he needed to go to hospital. And so they took him. And when he got there, he, excreted, code shit out 30.
That fucking word is so gross. Oh,
so gross. 30 heroin-filled pellets. And then his cohort started throwing up and threw up a few, and then he excreted 29 more. So that's what happened. Yeah, they both got arrested and things, but a part of the article that has made me laugh is this line right here. We also want to remind people of the unhygienic way illicit drugs are produced and transported. That may have been in someone's butt.
Oh, gross.
God. Horrifying. Horrifying.
So
yes.
horrifying.
Right? Good question. How long do you think it took them to swallow them all?
Right?
And I mean, truly, I mean, that could kill you so easily. But yeah, to get all the way through your system. Oh my gosh.
You're dead.
The street value was $300,000.
My God.
Yeah. But
Certainly
again,
not worth your life.
you are risking your life. Yep. Or, now they're both facing 25 years in prison for that stunt. So I have lots of questions. First of all, is this the first time they've done that? Also, did they just fly too close to the sun? Did they just, 30 pellets apiece was too many?
Yeah, that really
You got
seems like
greedy.
a lot.
You got greedy is what happened. Whew. Yeah. Right. How do you get that through your system at the right time? I'm guessing you swallow all that and you get right on the plane, right? You probably do it pretty soon.
I'm sure somebody's figured it out. Some kind of formula.
And just hope to hold it in until you get from point A to point B. And
What if you don't? You gotta
I mean,
go,
these guys essentially
excrete some
did.
pellets.
They made it to Perth. They just got stopped in customs because they were suspicious, and for good reason.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Right? I mean, swallowing a normal pill is a bit of a gagger. Can you imagine?
Those were big.
Those were big, yeah. Yeah. Because that cover picture, I hate to tell you, was that was one of the pellets.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Yeah. Horrifying. So anyway, don't do that. And, or if you do, we're definitely going to write a song about you. So there you have it. And you're welcome, and I'm sorry about the song.
It's so funny.
I don't know if they said how big they were. Good question. Let me see if I can see.
That's so bizarre. Drugs are not worth it. They're not worth this at all. God.
No. Totally not at all. So they are... I don't know. All right, I'm going to share the picture because I think this is a different metric system than we use in the U.S., right? Or a different measuring system than we use in the U.S. So I don't know, but I'll share the picture because they have them in front of a ruler. So you guys can tell me because when it comes to the exchange, I have the DUMs, so I don't know. But I'll show you what it looks like, and someone can solve the Someone can solve this riddle. Are those centimeters? If
I
that's
don't
the
know.
case, then I would say that's around 6 centimeters.
It couldn't be inches.
No.
So maybe
No.
it's
A
centimeters.
6-inch pill. If those are centimeters, I have a ruler or a...
5 to 6 centimeters.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so I have a measuring device right in front of me. Oh my God, there's no way. Well, maybe. So,
2.5 inches, Kristi B says.
so that is 5 centimeters.
Yeah, 2.5
Right there.
inches. Oh my God.
How would you
how
swallow
do you
that?
Swallow that? I guess you have to, like, head up and. Ugh.
And 30? 30 of those? You must have really wanted that money. Yeah. That's all. Yes.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. No wonder they were both sick. They got greedy, they were stupid, and they flew way too close to the sun. But for the times these fail, you have to consider that it's successful most of the time.
God.
Yeah.
That is some insane desperation.
Oh, Kristi said sometimes they don't swallow them. They just go in the same way they came out.
Oh!
I hadn't considered that, but okay. Yeah. Yep.
Wow. That's not
Teresa
better.
said he
That is not better.
deep-throated them. Oh, dear
Kinda
God.
did.
This is all really terrible. Anyway, so the moral of the story is don't do drugs because they've been in someone's butt. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, where they surgically place them inside dogs. Yeah. Can you imagine?
Terrible.
People suck.
Do suck.
They super suck. Yes. Alrighty. Well, that's what we've got. So we're going to go because we've got places to be today. So you guys, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a part of the squad. You guys are highly appreciated. And please like, share, follow. You can tip us over at True Crime Squad if you would like to. Always appreciated, never required. And the super chat is on because YouTube likes us again, at least for now. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. But we'll be back next week with, crime and keeps criming. So there'll be more
There
to
will
talk
definitely
about.
be more.
Uh-huh. Thanks for being here. This has been yet another production of the True Crime Squad.
Bye, everybody.
Season 6, we're back again. Kristi and Katie, your crime time friends. Stories, justice, laughs collide. True Crime Squad, come join the ride. Grab the clues, let's take a stand. For victims' voices, hand in hand. True Crime Squad, it's time to shine. Season 6, your turn, your time. True Crime Squad, where justice meets hilarity.